Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
He just shouts in his face.
Mr. Kalu is out back.
My name is John Kimball.
I'll buzz him for you.
Yeah, buzz him. Oh, he's gone.
Cole, go!
It's your ass, Mr. Jewelry Man. It's your ass.
Kalu, get back here!
Well, he plainly did it because he's on the run, isn't he?
Lock him up and throw away the key.
I had to try it. He was getting too far away. I was curious. It was saying up in the top left to shoot him. Or that I could shoot him. Well, at least we know that's not what we're supposed to be doing.
You Edgar.
Look at him. You can tell he's lying now.
I'll buzz him for you.
Yeah, you go get him. Well, that was a bit shit, wasn't it? That was anticlimactic. I was expecting some sort of tackle him down and give him some beats, and then a little fight breaks out.
Good man.
Good man. He's a good man. He's a fair man.
A motive?
We'll be making an official complaint.
What?
Just gotta keep my mouth shut.
You get one chance to guess.
We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Hit him with a phone book. 100% hit him with a phone book.
Disappoint me, Cole.
Okay, so how are we going to prove that he did use the gun? Okay.
You had the gun clean and bought
Correct
a box of
answer.
ammunition.
Yeah, we know who he was. We know what you did.
You fasting for Yom
Now,
Kippur,
now the
Mr.
policeman's getting
Yeah,
faced
change
in.
the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
Kalu? You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Brilliant.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it?
Some of you guys
Hey.
may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store.
Nobody likes me.
Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with
That's
you,
an
sir.
order, Phelps.
Quiet, everybody.
Phelps.
Hey, Kiyos in his ear. Welcome, motherfuckers. I've got no soundboard at the moment, so I can't do any sound effects. No Granny Smasher. Just as we get the Granny Smasher back, the Granny Smasher done gone. I can't do anything about that. But welcome, my man. Appreciate you coming by. How are we, my man? Have you played this game before? Can you hear me all right? Is all the volumes and stuff good? We're just investigating our third... Is that our third? It's our second crime, proper crime, but we've done a side mission. Since yesterday, in fact... Oh, yeah, I'm so hyped right now since yesterday. In fact, Cody looks clean. Sweet. Is he been released soon, is he? I should have Street Fighter by Wednesday, fingers crossed. But we'll stream it Friday either way.
You found the vehicle.
Nah, next month. Oh, that's alright then. Give me some practice. We might have to upgrade next month to the arcade edition. You done called the police.
You accusing me of something, mister?
How fucking dodgy does he look? Yeah, motherfucker, I'm accusing you.
My money is my money. You can't prove I touched that wallet.
My money's my money. Can we prove you touched the wallet? Broken, repaired nearby abandoned vehicle. Bloody pie. It's gonna have to be the wallet.
Man does the right thing, and the police try to turn him into a criminal.
Hey man, I ain't calling you no thief, motherfucker.
We found a steel pipe.
Just a little
with
bit.
blood on it. Need your help, Mr.
So
Wilson.
basically, if I said he was telling the truth the whole way through, we would have got
You
full
have to,
marks.
I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
I bet that's a dead pig in there. I bet there's nothing wrong with the man. I bet he was drunk, crashed his car, killed the pig and legged it home. Something silly like that. If you're wondering why we ain't playing Mafia, it's because when my computer messed up last night? I worked very hard to put all the files back and get everything running again. And we lost the Mafia save file. And when I went to boot it up and play it today to test it, I realised that we have to start from scratch. But my plan is, in my own time, just go back an hour a week and just get back to where we was, and then we'll pick that game up again in say like a month or two, once we've got through some other Mafia games, and we'll get back to it because I really enjoyed that game, and I want to finish it. I'm just laughing because how small the engines were in them days. Like,
Get behind the wheel of an automobile.
look how small that engine is. That's pure V2 power right there.
Why leave the victim's ID?
The 2-valve
Why leave the car? The evidence doesn't
V2
add up.
turbo boosted
Evidence.
lawnmower engine.
So far.
I do like all this solving crimes, like just investigating. It's chilled out. I mean, there's a few too many cutscenes for my likings, but it is fun. I swear I've seen her face on another model. Do they reuse the faces in this? I'm suspicious of everybody, by the way. I'm just call everyone a liar straight out of the bat.
We believe your husband may be injured.
Oh, shut up.
Here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
It was you in the kitchen with a candlestick.
What makes
Right,
you
she's
say
telling
that
the
about
truth
one?
so far. I've asked her
He's
2
the
questions.
foreman at my husband's
I believe her.
Very shady.
So nothing
She's just constantly telling the truth. I mean,
Well,
what are you doing that for?
he came home early from
She's a
work.
good actress. I believe her.
Did you know that?
She lying. You don't believe no whammons. That's your problem. She seems straight up. She's not like that guy with the smiles and the fucking,
A lot of time.
you know, like
Until recently.
that ravishing blouse got you thinking wrong. Hang on. I can't keep up with the chat when I'm trying to drive. Oh yeah, singing in the rain. You don't know the work settings, aka just humour him. Piss off. I know how to work settings. I'm like a Don Juan, professional IQ 5000 streamer. I don't know what you did, but now it seems fine. Okay, cool. I literally just lowered my voice and turned up the game to its maximum.
I know you.
No, you don't.
Oh, it's that guy
How
from
about you buy me a
that
drink
show.
For old time's sake.
You know Frank Morgan?
He's so feisty.
Sure.
He's just like, you know
Take your
Frank
regular.
Morgan.
He's a loner in the back.
Goddamn Bruin.
Loner in the back.
Season from hell.
Frank Morgan? Cole Phelps, LAPD. I
LAPD.
understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
The man from Seinfeld.
Are you
Nah,
aware
not
that he's
him.
missing?
Well, I don't think it is.
No, I hadn't heard that.
You talking about Kramer?
Tough break.
Don't tell me you actually believe this jerk off, Phelps.
So quick to judge. What do we reckon? What is that expression saying to you guys? Yeah, but a cleaner cut version. Maybe, possibly. I don't watch Seinfeld that much. Look at that fucking face. Why would they animate that like that?
Have a quiet drink on his own.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's your fucking car. My face when you're telling me there's nothing wrong with the sound. I'll just stop here then. I'll just shut up now. I'll leave it well alone.
When did you last see Adrian?
I'll go to bed.
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
Oh, he's such a bullshitter, isn't he?
You're
Say
lying.
he's lying, and whatever hole
He's definitely lying.
stashed in, he's got to go back.
I don't know why we couldn't do anything about it. It's fine. They got drunk on the case. This guy's just jumped a red light. How are we, DK Knight? How's your week been? Haven't seen you in a while. You've been chilling. Thank you for coming by the stream.
Now would be a
Shizzle.
bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Where is he? Which one is he? He's got that identical car there. This guy, yeah? Get behind the truck here. Oh, the man can't drive. He's got to be drunk. This guy wants... Don't you hate that when another car wants to come in your lane when you're driving? Those of us that drive. I fucking hate that. It's like pick a lane in time, you know what I mean? Don't drive down the inside lane on either side. See, I've gone on a rant now. Don't drive down the inside of a lane and then indicate at the last minute to pull in and disturb people that did have the sense to pick the lane early. Bastards. Well, I'm really just going to take my time with it because, you know what I mean? He's easy to follow. He's not like he's running. And he keeps seeing me.
Way too close.
The only thing I like about the game is the shooting mechanics. Yeah. I mean, I like the whole crime thing
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing.
because
drunk
there are
cars.
morals in it.
You having fun yet?
I like the investigation side of it. I just think so far there's been a couple of cutscenes that
Come on, Phelps. Save
I don't quite understand. You know when you pick up the newspaper and it flashes back to some random creepy looking doctor? I mean, I don't get what that's all about yet. So, and they go on for a long time. So I don't know what those pointless cutscenes are about yet, but hopefully... Oh, hang on, what's that? F. Morgan, that's where we're going, isn't it?
Apartment 2.
Game over, Sonny Jim.
Why did you need to get out of LA so fast, Adrian? Why the
Drunk Pump with the 50 biddies. Thank you, Drunk Pumpers. Appreciate it. I ain't got no sound effects or nothing, unfortunately. I appreciate
She
it.
means everything to me.
You just took a big chunk out of Piffy
We
Pete.
were going to start a new life together.
Up there.
You're under arrest.
Damn, old man
Conspiracy
running away
and fraud.
through the window.
We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources.
See, I'll tell you what, the
while
people
he
in
was
this
chasing
game are very fit for their age, I
You're
tell
going to
you.
the big house, Adrian. And when your wife finds out,
Why
you're
they
gonna
just
lose her
climb
too.
down like drain pipes and shit is... You know if you were really there, you just stand there. Shoot him in the knees. I tried that earlier and killed somebody. You know, like you shoot him in the knees and it's game over.
Detective. Efficient
Well done,
investigation
Mr.
technique,
Mans.
Good public presence.
Like I say, I shot someone
Keep that
earlier
up.
to try and stop him,
Learn from the
and
council
I shot him in the
here.
leg as well,
Go a long
and
way
it
in
gave me
this
game over.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen?
I love
Full
drill
inspection.
sergeants.
It
I
is
don't know
better
if you
be
guys have seen
exceptional
Full
if
Metal
anyone
Jacket.
liberty this
It's
weekend.
a war film, but it's a brilliant war film. Like, if you want to just see a really, really good
Counsel,
film
this
that you wouldn't
carbine
expect to be
Four is
good,
dirty.
No, it isn't.
watch Full Metal
Are you
Jacket.
arguing
The,
with me,
the film
Kelso?
is
Do what you
fucking
need to do,
amazing.
Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Every
Weekend
drill
Liberty
sergeant is
Council.
based
A
off of
two-day
that drill
film
sergeant
grill.
in that film.
Clean this right.
That you would expect to be
All right,
good.
gentlemen, I
It's
just got
made
this handed to
by
me. A hit-and-run
Kubrick, of
felony
course.
at Ray's Cafe,
Is top tier.
201
Yeah,
North Los
that's what I mean. It was a film that
Patrolman on site.
the
The
same
coroner's
as
on his way.
Good
Get
Morning
down
Vietnam.
there.
I worked with Robin Williams.
On the car.
I weren't expecting that to be good, but I remember that really making an impact. Not so much as Full Metal Jacket, but Full Metal Jacket is such a good film, just in everything. The suspense, the writing. There's not much action scenes, but the actual characters in there, they're so good.
Intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over
You know
now,
what's genius?
say he
This
died
guy's
of
talking
impact.
about being intoxicated at the time of the accident. You know, if the drunken ever has an accident, he's going to be intoxicated no matter what happens. No matter what happens to the drunk, I will be written off as being intoxicated. See that there? You see that blood trail and in the body? I was going to work one day to like on the outskirts of London into London, and the motorway was closed off. And I swear, when we finally got to drive past, there was all the ambulances and that had gone. There was a car smashed into the back of another car, right? And the person who was in the passenger seat didn't have a seatbelt on. He went through the other car, out the front of that other car that they smacked into, and hit the road running, and literally just disintegrated. And the blood splat was big, and it went smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it was gone. And like, that will always stick in my mind. That was like one of them things that you see. They were then putting like sand on it, you know. They'd moved the bodies or the body parts, and they were then putting sand on it. And I just thought, if you hit the road at 70 miles an hour and you ain't wearing no seatbelt in the first place, one, you got to be a fucking idiot. But two, you ain't surviving for shit, because that guy literally just disintegrated. You know what I mean? It was just like he rolled and rolled and rolled and just fell apart as he went. And that was the most mankiest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I thought I'd share that with you, just to give you a bit of like noggin about wearing your seatbelt. You know, like it's not an option. It's a fucking necessity.
Did you see the license plate?
I'll tell you what seems to be a running thing at the moment. The whammons don't lie. The men's lie, the whammons don't lie.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure about that one at all. Are you sure about that one? She sounds like the girl in those learning English in 10 lessons tapes. I watched something the other day, and there was two girls, right, and they were so English. You know that traditional English that all Europeans and Americans seem to think that we speak? they were so English, it shocked me. I was like, they were young kids. How are kids being raised where are they being raised for a start to be able to talk that proper English? It was like Oliver Twist, you know? It's like back in the, I don't know, the 40s and 30s.
Aren't you at least gonna try to catch the man that did this?
Well, I don't know if you're fucking lying to me, do I, love? You seem a bit suspicious to me. I'm a doubt you.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry.
Tell me what you
I was
seen.
hoping to tell my story to the newspapers.
Do you want to make a few quid, look?
Paper, trying to find work as an actress. And
You
things
fucking...
look pretty difficult.
You got to lie to the police because you want a
Chop
few
it up,
quid.
sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing?
At least we picked the right answer. See, Drunken Shanuz.
Yelling.
You know, we worry about like mobile phones giving all our data out and stealing our information and listening to our mics and watching us through the camera and shit like that. When back in the day, when you have to connect to an operator, all they do is take a pin out and put you in to where you want to go. They can listen into that, couldn't they? Like very easily. They're already speaking to you before they transfer you. So I swear that would be just as bad, if not worse. Yeah, sprinkle some crack on them, strategy. I said that earlier before you came in here. I was like solving a crime, and I got it wrong. And I was like, do you know what? All we need to do is just sprinkle some crack on the table, and we'll get away with it. Great minds think alike, my man. Is he a dodgy doctor? He's got to be a dodgy doctor, and he's got the accent. He's dosing them up and making them drug addicts, so then he can sell them drugs.
Until then, they stay sedated. I'm sorry.
Turtleneck is the other. You're either a spy or you're a criminal if you wear a turtleneck. That is true.
How is it possible?
Or a fucking what they called, or someone going golf if you play golf on a weekend, which is usually a criminal or a fucking spy. So he's one of them nutters that just dose like people with problems up and then just save society the hassle of having to look at them or hear from them. Golf on the weekends, just like criminals. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like you've heard the stories of like famous British criminals. They disappear to Costa del Sol in Spain. They sit there for say 10, 20 years playing golf on the weekend and eating shit food. And you can't be touched by the British government 9 times out of 10. And then they end up coming back to Britain as an old man to get the free healthcare and because they're a British citizen. I think the Crays did it. One of the Crays actually did that. But yeah, it's like a common occurrence back in the day.
He stepped out.
Why does it sound like the policeman's been recorded in a high budget studio and the bartender's been recorded like off his phone from his house?
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
He's blatantly lying.
Why are you lying, Lynch? What are you covering?
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
Did you hear what he said? That was fucking genius. I'm going to use that one. That was wicked.
Accident. We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Sheldon.
Oh, 2 policemen got thwarted by a fucking suitcase. Surely you just whack the suitcase to the floor. What jokes. This is why they had so many bank robberies back in the day. You throw a bog roll at the copper and he just stop in his tracks. Bag him and tag him, bitch.
It was a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Sheldon.
I hit him. I admit it. I just
I did not hit her. I did not.
What do you mean?
I guarantee the wife stabbed him, right? The wife stabbed him. He run out injured into the road, whether he'd been drinking or not. The car smacked him, and then the wife gets off scot-free. I like how the cars drive, but they're a bit floaty. They're sort of arcadey. They're not very realistic, not like Mafia 2. It's the same woman. They used the same woman's face about 4 times so far.
Is this about my husband?
They just have a different voice.
Incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
I'm guessing in this day you didn't need a warrant. You can just walk around like nobody's business. Can take a dump in the toilet. Don't worry about me. I'm a police.
Are we gonna make a bargain or what?
That woman's face, she well salty.
Put the weapon down
She well
now.
pissed off. He's like, I'm just out here having a cigarette. This motherfucker don't grab me up.
Help me!
A few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden
No
name.
wonder she looks familiar. It's the same fucking woman we've been busting and talking to 5 times now.
tell us what
They've just
happened
made her with a crappier, older style hair. That's not even a thing. It's remodeling the same motherfucking face.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of.
Well, they had one female actress today to play this entire game. They couldn't employ one more
understand that you're
female
still
actress. They've got
suffering
all
from the
these,
effects
they've got all
of the
these men,
accident, Mrs. McKay.
loads of actors.
The officer says that you claimed that
One
you were drugged.
whammons.
Who did this to you?
Right, we'll go to
What happened to
destination,
Rose?
and then we'll save it and pick it up next Monday. But just like Mafia,
So they're both clearing the
I
deck.
am thoroughly enjoying
Where does that
it,
leave you, Galloway?
as you
Please
can
me
tell by me
saddle
not
with a
chatting
chunk
away
like
for it.
you felt.
But at the same time, I would still say that Mafia 2 is way better. But that's just personal opinion, and this game still is good. Alright, sweet.
Please me saddle with a chunk.
So, another night, another stream done. Thank you for everybody who came out tonight. Very much appreciated. We will come back and we will do this on Mafia Monday next Monday. And we'll be back tomorrow with a bit of The Witcher 3 tomorrow. So, aka Kios, that should keep you very happy, as it was your request that got me looking into that one. And I'll be on Discord for another hour. I'm going to be trying to install our pop-ups and sound effects that we used to have. We've got to bring them back since the crash yesterday. But thank you all for joining me. Very much appreciated. aka Kios, you legend. Bye-bye.